Inside this box is my silver play button, and I'm gonna be recreating it with Lego. I'm even gonna recreate the shiny parts from the play button on my Lego one. With all the curves and shapes on this play button, replicating it might be pretty difficult. Let's do this. All right, guys, before we replicate it, we actually have to see the play button. I haven't even seen one of these in real life, so we'll see how hard it is to actually make with Lego. Oh, yo, bro, this is suspense like nothing else. All right, is the play button under this? No, I think it's the paper. Oh, bro, I see it. Oh, packaged by Rick card. Yes, the classic. Okay, here we go. Let's see this bad boy. Oh, bro, let's go. Oh, right there. So look, this part's like a mirror, and then this is like shiny, matte shiny. But yes, sir, boys, that looks awesome. So this is the older chrome, which is super nice. It's super reflective, but they're super expensive. As a 1x2 tile, the cheapest this color is on Bricklink is $5 for one, and that's from the Netherlands. And it would take a lot of those to fill up this entire thing. So Lego actually retired this chrome color in the early 2000s. Now they make these two silvers, matte silver and flat silver. Now they're not as reflective as the old chrome silver, but I can actually afford them. In a perfect world, we'd probably use the regular chrome pieces for the mirror finish and the metallic chrome for the outside, but those chrome pieces are super expensive and there's not even enough of them to buy for my project. So for the Lego one, I'll probably use the metallic silver for the shiny mirror part, and it'll be in tile form, of course, so there won't be caps. And then the rest of the play button, I'll just make light bluish gray, which I know isn't reflective, but it's kind of the best we can do. All right, so for the outer curves of the play button, I have these like medium curved tiles, which basically fit the shape of it perfectly. So for the actual like triangle here in the middle, we can use Lego wing pieces. Lego actually has a ton of different sizes of wings, but I found these ones and they're basically perfect. The only issue is they're slightly too short, but it should be fine. So this is a Lego Great Wave set. It's kind of hard to fit in frame, but if you flip it over, I can't perfectly flip it over because it actually protrudes out the front, but there's actually these pieces on it. So the piece is actually meant to connect to Lego through Technic pieces, of course. So you can see all the Technic holes on it. Then there's this little slot piece right here. And the interesting part about that is that this slot is meant to hang on a screw or a nail. So you can actually hang this set. So they actually come on like every art set. We even have them on the world map, which is halfway taken apart at the moment. And if you noticed on the play button, there's actually two hangers on the back. So I think you get where I'm going with the Lego pieces. All right, guys, I just got in the Lego order and it has all of the metallic chrome pieces. So let's just open this for a second. So you can see right here, it's the newer metallic chrome, and there's a whole bunch of those in here. I forgot how many I ordered. This also has a lot of light bluish gray plates and bricks, what we need for this play button. So we might actually be able to start building. So I picked up a couple of the chrome 1x3 tiles from a Bricklink seller. So just in case, I can use them with the 1x2s. But yeah, let's start building the frame of the Lego play button. You can see on this side, it's shorter than the actual play button, and I'm doing that just because I'm going to be using these 2x6 tiles for the length of it. And if we make it one brick smaller like that, 5 of these will fit across perfectly. So let's put these on around the edges and try to lock the frame together. All right, so there's the frame done. I added these black bricks for support and now it's way stronger. So if we just set this on here, we can figure out where things need to go. So yeah, let's fill in the rest of the plain areas with tiles and then we can figure out the text and the play button. So now as you can see, the gaps are the play button and the text only. So I got a ton of these 4x4 black plates and I'm just gonna lay them across both of these and then we can build up on top of those studs. All right, there we go. I actually ran out of black plates, so I had to switch to dark bluish gray, but it'll still work because they'll be covered up anyways. But yeah, the back has a couple different colors just to hold things together, but it's all working and we should be able to start building the YouTube logo. So we can put the two wing pieces that I got onto this 2x2. This we can just place down right there, and that's basically the center, which makes it way easier for us. So these pieces for the curves have to be raised up by a layer of plates. So we got quite a bit we can do that with. Okay, got all the plates on, and you might be able to tell that I didn't put it in the corners. And that is because if you put a curve in the corner, you can see that this whole part can be seen. So I wanna make that all tiles. So let's just fill them all in real quick. Right now, I'm gonna add some tiles around the border. All right, well, I guess it's time to add all the chrome pieces. I don't actually think we'll need any of the 1x3s, so we'll just be placing down 1x2s, and this should look awesome. This looks way cooler with all the chrome pieces now. They like reflect in the light too. But now we just gotta add the curvy pieces to all the edges and put the play button back on. And there we go, there's the play button part done. That actually looks really good. But now we gotta figure out the text. All right, so with all these text pieces that I got, I wanna open them up and write out presented to and for surpassing 100,000 subscribers. The brickstudios is coming in bigger letters so it can stand out. And then I still don't remember if I ordered YouTube in the bigger letters or not, so we might have to make that out of small letters too. All right, let's write it out. So in order to attach these, we have to actually put plates down for them to attach to on the play button. So I measured these ones out, so this is presented to, so this will be the very top line. Yeah, so then we can just place these down right here. Oh shoot, this one needs to go out one for space. There we go. And then brickstudios is gonna be spelled out with these, so I just wanna see how big that's gonna be. All right, so since the brickstudios is gonna be so big, we're gonna have to tear off these sides a little bit. So we can just place a 2x3 down over here and get a couple 1x6 tiles to put on the side of it. Okay, so now you just need to do the same thing to the other side. All right, so in that brand new area that I cut out, I just need to put a couple plates. So put down 2x4s on both the ends and hopefully not break it. And then we can put a super long 2x16 in there, and then put a 2x2. All right, so I was planning on having 4 surpassing on the same row and then 100,000 subscribers on the other row, but 100,000 subscribers will be too big to fit on the row. So I'm gonna do 4 passing 100,000 and subscribers will be the row below it. So since these two are part of like the same like paragraph, I'm just gonna put them right next to each other. And sadly, the word subscribers is uneven. So there's gonna be 3 studs on this side and 4 on this side, but it'll be fine. All right, I guess it's time to add all these letters to the actual play button. All right, all the text is on there and it looks really nice. I finally checked my order to see if I actually got any of the bigger letters spelling out YouTube, and I actually didn't. Now I gotta find the letters to make YouTube. So if you look on the actual play button, the YouTube logo is much bigger than everything else, but on my logo, I kind of want brickstudios to be the biggest thing, so that's why. But you might have noticed that there's a small YouTube logo down here by YouTube. And although that might be hard to make in Lego, I think I have an idea. So I can get a 1x2 tile and then get all of these curvy pieces and put them on the outside of it. And that's the closest we can get to a squarish oval with Lego because they don't make any slope smaller than this. And then for the button part, we can replace that tile with a jumper plate and then put another corner tile facing sideways. So I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest, but it'll work. So I want the YouTube logo to be down here, so we're gonna have to remove these 3 tiles. Okay, I had to do a little bit of reinforcing there after removing those tiles, but now we should be good. So I actually want the YouTube text to be centered with the logo. So how I'm gonna do that is with jumper plates. Jumper plates take 2 studs and put a stud in the middle of them, which is perfect for this. So now that we have those jumper plates on, we can add YouTube. Well, the logo is much simpler. All we have to do is add a couple plates and we can just transfer it over. Okay, there we go. Now it's on there, looking pretty nice. So now all of these areas that are a different color than light bluish gray, we can just fill in with tiles. Okay, everything is tiled off, and now all we need is the Brickstudios letters. So since I still gotta wait a bit for those, I'm gonna strengthen the back and just redo it and make it nicer colors than this bright orange color. All right, I reinforced the back quite a bit and removed like all of the 2x4s except up top, so way stronger now. But with these 2x4s up top, I'm gonna remove them, but I have something to put in their place. So let's just add a ton of pegs into the tops of these holders. And then on those pegs, we can put these Technic bricks. And on the front of these hanger pieces, we can just put these little stud pieces. And then we can just put them in here. I'm also gonna add a 4x6 plate just right here to support a tile. So if you're wondering why I added these pins to them, well, that's because you can see that these studs right here actually line up with these ones, which means we can put the 2x6 tile back down and it can still stay very secured. The center one is of course normal. The reason we have these two pins is because otherwise the only thing holding it up would be these two studs right here, which would make it really weak. All right, and there we go. Both hangers are perfectly right there, which compared to the actual one are almost in the exact same spot. So I strengthened it even more on the back now. So I have all these 2x4 plates where there was a connection between the bricks just so it could strengthen it, and it actually helped a ton. It's way stronger now. So yeah, now all that's left is the Brickstudios letters. Shoot guys, I just realized that the YouTube logo was on the wrong side on mine, so I gotta switch these. There we go, now it's the right way. All right, this package showed up, and I'm pretty sure this is the lettered tiles to spell out Brickstudios on the play button. At least that's what I'm hoping. All right, so in here, oh my gosh, they taped the bag to the packaging. Okay, so in here we got a couple pieces, but the most important ones are these. The rest of these are for the city. So these pieces I actually got for the play button, but ended up not using them because this curve, as you can see, is less of a curve than the ones I actually used, which would give it a little indent that goes underneath. So instead I just made these tiles flush with the other tiles and just raised these ones up one. So here we are. Brickstudios, hopefully spelled out of these. So let's put them on. Well, we got an issue. I don't know where the T is. I literally cannot find it in any of the pieces. So looking at the list of parts I ordered every part but T. I'm gonna check my Lego order real quick and see if I ordered T in a different order. All right, so it looks like I never actually ordered T, but lucky for us, I think I have an idea. So these lettered pieces originally came on the Lego typewriter set, but then Lego wanted to be lazy and reused it on a lot of sets, including the Titanic. And you know what the word Titanic has in it? A T and a T. See what I'm saying? Steal that T right there. No one will ever know. Shoot. And here we go, the final piece. Boom. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing, bro. All right, well, I guess all we can do now is compare the two. So here is my Lego one, and here is the real one. That's actually crazy to me because both of these are like the exact same dimensions, at least with width and height, but then the depth, this one's slightly taller, just because I needed more reinforcements for it. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, in a perfect world, this flat silver would become this light bluish gray silver, and then we could use the chrome silver for this, but that's almost impossible to do. So yeah, because of that, the color is slightly off. Probably one of my favorite parts though is that I actually added the hanger pieces on the back of this. I think on my Lego one, the YouTube logo might be a little tall. I think the right dimension would be one plate in, but then the center wouldn't be even, and then I'd have to use jumper plates, and jumper plates don't come in this color, so then it would be a whole nother process. So I think it kind of has to be tall. Yeah, I got all the words down, presented to Brickstudios, and then for passing 100,000 subscribers, and then my makeshift YouTube logo and the actual YouTube logo. Well guys, thank you so much for 100K. I think we reached it like a month and a half ago at this point, so it's been a while, and I think the channel's at 137,000 right now, so 37,000 more since we reached it, which is just crazy. But yeah, if you want to check out another video similar to this, I'll have a link up here in the corner and down in the description. But as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. Oh, the battery's about to die on the camera. Yo, suspense is like crazy right now. Shoot. All right, there we, oh shoot. But lucky for us, I think I have an idea. Crazy voice crack there, not gonna lie.